Hey, good morning and welcome to another video on my Board Scrambler YouTube channel. Now today I'm not planning on doing any scrambling, but I am in Surrey. I'm in the Surrey Hills and I'm taking on the Surrey Three Peaks route. Now this is a circular route that's 37 kilometers long. I think it's probably going to take somewhere between 9 and 11 hours at a bit of a guess. Now according to AllTrails, the total height gain for this route is 1,300 meters, and the route starts at the highest point in the southeast of the United Kingdom, and that is Leith Hill that you can see here in this footage. Now I got up nice and early this morning, just in time for sunrise. Now this tower is 294 meters above sea level, and as you can see from the footage I'm showing you, the views in the surrounding area are just absolutely stunning, especially at this time in the morning. This was about 5:30 in the morning. Now the tower was built in 1765 and it's set amongst what I feel is some of the most stunning woodland scenery, certainly at this side of London. Now if you've never been to Leith Hill before, there are literally hundreds and hundreds of little paths that you can follow through the woodland, dozens and dozens of circular routes, free car parking pretty much all the way around. There's lots of mountain biking routes as well, very popular on the weekend with mountain bikers. It's definitely worth a visit if you like sort of hilly woodland walks. So I'm just making my way down the hill from Leith Hill here, heading towards a tiny little village called Broadmoor, which is one of those little hamlets which is just sort of nestled in the foots of the woodland hills here in Leith Hill. I'm making my way sort of out of the Leith Hill woodland area and I'm heading towards a little village called Westcott, and so far the terrain has been pretty much like this, as you can see in the footage. So a little bit muddy, a few stinging nettles here and there. I've got shorts on today, probably not the smartest move. Lots of little hills, lots of little paths going everywhere. It's only early May, so we've got bluebells all over the place. It's absolutely stunning. Beautiful morning today, blue sky above me. I've got a feeling that this is going to be a really enjoyable day, and it's going to be my proper sort of long all-day hike since last year really. So I haven't really done too much over the winter, been a little bit lazy, so I'm really keen to get out, sort of get used to going out on those long walks again. Maybe next week I might head up to my stomping ground in Snowdonia, but I've got to say, so far I'm really enjoying this walk. So I know this area that I'm in now quite well, been here many times. Whoa, nearly slipped, but we're moving sort of into an area that I've never been to before, so I am using the AllTrails app just to give me a little bit of guidance. I've got a rough idea of where I'm going. There are a few signposts around as well, as you can see in the footage. Somewhat confusing, but AllTrails is generally pretty reliable on this type of terrain anyway. Have a look at the state of my feet. Oh, this is really muddy. Should have bought my wellies. Oh, don't fall over, Dan, don't fall over. That would really ruin your day. Right, little tip for anybody that's coming down here, come in the summer after a long period of dry weather, because it's getting worse, like really bad, like nearly impassable. Well, this is what I came here to see really, to be honest. Have a look at this. You know, considering I only live like half an hour away from here, 40 minutes away from here, it really has been well worth it this morning. I've picked a lovely day for it, absolutely gorgeous. Weekday, nice and quiet, and the views, absolutely spectacular. So I've just made my way first west and then north of the town of Dorking in Surrey. And I've just gone into the largest vineyard in the UK, which is Denbies. Now this place is absolutely huge, quite early on in the season, so you can just about see they're starting to put on a little bit of growth. Still got a way to go before they'll be harvesting, but yeah, this place is pretty impressive, I must say. Yeah, never been here before. I've been to the north, Box Hill, loads of times, Leith Hill loads of times, never been to Denby. So if you are around in this area, there is a free entry. It's a public footpath going all the way through. As you can see, it's a pretty impressive place. I've just come onto a lovely residential area. Some of the houses down here, pretty impressive, I must say, absolutely stunning. So I'm making my way to the foot of Box Hill. My legs are a little bit tired. I'm not quite at the halfway point, but nearly there. So I'm just making my way up the chalky path up to Box Hill. And over to the right, you can probably see Denby's vineyard. I was at maybe an hour or so earlier. So I made my way up to the top of Box Hill. I think that's 224 meters above sea level. And that's a really nice little trek up there. And as you can see from the footage on there, beautiful day. Quite a few people about for a weekday. And then I came down the other side, had a little rest up the top, had my lunch, enjoyed the views as you do. And then I came down the side of Box Hill towards the stepping stones. And I saw a lady on there whose dog had swum to the other side and wouldn't come back. She made it across. But I'm a bit of a chicken, so I'm going to take the footbridge. There is a footbridge a little bit further up, so but she was very brave going across to retrieve her dog. And I'm just making my way across the footbridge now. So I was going to show you some nice footage of me walking across the stepping stones, but you're not going to get that today. Hi there guys. So I left Box Hill half an hour or so ago. Past the avoiding the stepping stones there, and I'm just on this gradual hill that brings me up above Denby's wine vineyard, which I walked through earlier. So have a look at this. It looks even more incredible from up here. Absolutely amazing. Ah, what a lovely walk. I've got to say, I'm really enjoying this. Probably one of the best walks that I've done in the south of the UK. I mean, obviously not going to be as great as Lake District, Snowdonia, but it's not far off. It's a really, really good route, this one. Absolutely loving it. I'm just making my way down off of this ridge that I've been on for the last 45 minutes or so. I'm heading down to the little village of Wootton. There's a really nice pub there just next to the road. They've got a lovely beer garden there. So if you're ever in the area, sort of around the Leith Hill area, Dorking area, look up the Wootton Hatch. It's a great place to go out for a long walk, come back, have a bite to eat, have a beer or a cider or a drink of juice or whatever. Really nice place. So I'm heading down towards Wootton, and there's me talking about how nice that pub is and how nice it would be to go for an icy cold drink. I think I might stop off there and get a pint a really icy cold orange juice and just chill out for half an hour. I'm really enjoying this, but it's not a race. I'm not doing this for the time. And yeah, it's still, what's the time? I think it's about 1 o'clock. So I've been going since about 5:30. Yeah, I'm going to give my little legs a rest, get in that pub, and then I'll continue the route. And the final hill is Holmbury Hill. I've recharged my batteries in the pub. That was a pint of fresh, icy cold orange juice, packet of crisps. And now my sore feet and I are making our way towards Friday Street, which is a gorgeous little hamlet nestled in the woodland at the foot of Leith Hill. And there's a lovely little lake just to the side of the little hamlet. It's absolutely stunning down there. Have a look at the footage. From there, I'm going to be making a beeline straight up to Holmbury Hill, which is the final peak, 3 out of 3, and then it'll be all downhill from there back to my car. So I'll see you up at Holmbury Hill. Right, so I've made it. Holmbury Hill, 261 meters above sea level. Quite an interesting area here, as you've seen from the footage. What a lovely place. Hey, what an amazing place to go for a walk. Just have a look over my shoulder if you can, with the sun glare there. I've got the hills. You can actually see the sea from here just about with my eyesight. So yeah, what an amazing day. Not going to lie to you, I've still got 2 kilometers left to get back to my car, and I do have some very sore feet, but I have had a really fantastic day. I would go as far as to say that's probably one of the best walks that I've done in the south of the UK. So it's been very, very enjoyable indeed. And I cannot wait to get home, get in that bath and rest my feet, put my feet up. So look, I really hope that you've enjoyed this footage. This was the Surrey Three Peaks route, which started off at Leith Hill. I then went to Box Hill, and then I came back to Holmbury Hill, and I've got a couple of kilometers left to get back to my car. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, do hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more content from me.